My presentation today was about the emergence of a new policy movement around social and emotional skills. And in my presentation, what I was trying to grasp was the way in which new policy actors, international organisations, technology developers have drawn themselves together to produce new kinds of survey instruments, technologies to measure, assess and monitor children's social and emotional skills. The symposium is very much focused on the development of new kind of global networks of experts who are informing policy processes. The social and emotional learning movement is itself composed of an increasingly kind of dispersed transnational network of experts working with policymakers and so on. So I see the social and emotional learning movement as itself really illustrative of these new technologies of expertise that we see emerging in policy today.
There is now a move to democratize expertise and authority, that large global agencies are saying that top-down, kind of work doesn't work anymore, that we need to give authority to local actors to understand the nuance of what they need to do. But when they give away some of their authority, they also then want to impose a lot of technologies to control these actors at the ground level. And the concept I'm trying to develop here is this notion of soft infrastructures. Soft infrastructures are things like meeting processes and reporting and measurement. There's a lot, I think the link here really is accountability processes. There's a lot of emphasis on accountability, and I'm looking at the soft infrastructures of accountability processes through which there's kind of new power and old power being combined. So new power and old power are concepts that have been developed by Heinemann and Timms, and they talk about new power as being about inclusion, about partnership, about gathering a lot of players, about peer learning and radical transparency. And old power is all about consolidating, top down, kind of making people obey what you're trying to do. What I'm arguing here in this paper is that these new technologies, through soft infrastructure, old and new power technologies are being combined and they're reinforcing each other. So even as they're talking about giving up some of their power and giving it to local actors, etc., actually I think what it's doing, these new technologies are actually acting to reinforce old power values. That's the argument I'm trying to make in this.